What if I was to tell you that Marvel's Secret Wars, the 1984 version, gives us the perfect biblical warning? What's up, guys? I'm Antonio, and I take my love for comics and give it a biblical twist. Don't make sense, does it? Watch this. In 1984 Secret Wars, the Beyonder appears as an all-powerful being. Keyword, appears. He pulls heroes and villains from all across the universe, creates an entire planet called Battleworld. Here's what he tells them. Destroy your enemies, and all you desire shall be yours. Here's the problem. The Beyonder has power, but zero wisdom. Authority, but no righteousness. Creation, but no understanding of the heart. In the Bible, we're warned that not everything supernatural is divine. 2 Corinthians 11:14 says, "For even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light." The Beyonder demands obedience without relationship, control without love, worship without holiness. And the scripture makes this clear. Isaiah 45:5 says, "I am the Lord, there is no other." But obviously, Beyonder thought there was another. Secret Wars reminds us that just because something is powerful, just because it controls reality, doesn't mean it deserves worship. So what happens when someone plays God but skip God's order? Battleworld isn't a true planet. It's a stitched together mess of fragments and destroyed worlds forced into one place. And that's the point. It looks impressive, but it's unstable, full of violence, and full of chaos. Kind of like this world has gotten now. In Genesis, God creates with order, purpose, and boundaries. Kind of like in Genesis 1 and 2, where it says the earth was without form and void. But then God speaks and chaos turns into structure. Battleworld never gets that moment. In 1 Corinthians 14:33, it says God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. The Beyonder creates without peace, without moral structure, and without truth. Any world, fictional or real, built without God's design will eventually collapse into chaos. So, what if God was to tell you to sin to be blessed? That's exactly what Secret Wars exposes. The Beyonder's offer is simple. Kill your enemies, win the war, get everything you desire. Don't that sound like somebody familiar? But here's the biblical problem. God never blesses disobedience. Aha! In James 1:13, it says, "Let no one say when he is tempted, I'm tempted by God." Yet, the Beyonder tempts everyone. Power through violence, reward through sin, victory through compromise. Jesus warned us in Mark 8:36, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?